Oh, why hello there. I realized like right before I hit the button, I hadn't actually said anything yet today. And I was like, man, I hope my voice works. Thankfully it did. Yeah, good morning, everybody. How are you doing? Didn't speak this morning. Mrs. Magoots was sleeping in, so she has today off of work, so I did not speak to her. So, Stella, hey, congrats on being first. GG, Stella. Ursa, good morning to you, as well as Phil. Good day. Octi, good morning. Ludi Magoody back on a Friday. It is, in fact, Friday, and I am, in fact, back, baby. My life is almost complete. Wait, it's almost complete. Morning, Coleman. Morning, Decimus. How are you doing? You can go back to falling asleep with Spooky and waking up with Lutz. Yes, I love a boy sandwich. Oh, my. Crystal, how the heck have you been, Crystal? So stoked. I'm bouncing off the walls this morning. I've had a straight up adrenaline rush continually for the last 4+ hours. What was going on in the last 4+ hours, Crystal? Morning, Jezraya and Koro. Hey, kids. I'm still on Cloud 9 from Spooky's stream last night. I think I'm typical. I missed a lot. I was in and out of the stream. So, I was in and out a lot at the beginning of the stream, and then we took a break for dinner, and I missed a lot during that part. We watched a show as well, and then I got to see the end of the stream with the whole like I got to see the last couple French fry, or well, potatoes, not really French fries, right? Potatoes tier list. So, and Octi's art, I did see that this morning. Hey, Bubba, how are you doing today? Spooky's awesome at what he does. I can relate, right? Didn't expect to see you there. Oh, it's the nudie shirt. It is, in fact, a nudie shirt, yeah. It kind of does match my skin tone a little bit too well, which is weird because, I don't know, looking at it, it doesn't really seem like it would, and then I see it like actually touching my skin and I'm like, wow, okay, well. But yeah, are you still playing Diablo 2? I have to imagine so, Crystal. How is Diablo? You're awesome at what you do. Morning, Ursa. How are you today? Coleman, cheers to you, my friend. Cheers. Was lurking while playing Valheim last night. How's the Heim? Now have a legit fear of trash cans. Wait, really? Of trash cans? Luke's feeling like a cheeky little boy today with his nude shirt and gravelly voice. Shoulder shimmy. My voice does sound a little gravelly today. You're right, though. You got a new emote slock to unlock last night? Nice. Did I say slock? I think I might have said slock. A new emote slocked. So how's that going? Well, do you know how you're gonna utilize it? I have some emote slots, and I have a few. I just don't know what I'm gonna do. I also don't really want to make any more emotes myself, so I'd want to find somebody to do that for me. Got to lurk off the bat. Love you. We love you, Octi. At least you're not wearing skin tone leggings. I see girls wear them in SMH. There are definitely some outfits I've seen out and about, and I'm like, I have to do a double take because I was like, whoa, thought that person was naked. Yeah. You're wearing the same color shirt. This color shirt right here. Toro. Diablo's going great. Just trying to gather strength for tier 4. How? What level are you up to now, Crystal? I got 16 stitches in my forehead because of a trash can last night. Are you serious? Holy crap, Bubba. Everything okay? Good morning, Schooner. Ahoy. How are you doing today? That is, yeah, yikes. That's impressive. Did you fall in? Yeah, was it? Man. It's a lot. There are a lot of questions to ask, but the first of all is I hope you're okay. And are you okay? I hope you're okay. I'm working on my own version of the First Order MSD Supremacy and Cosmeteer. The going is slow. Yeah, but those pics that you shared are pretty impressive. I've never played that game, though. How is it? Well, thank you. Of course. Of course. Who's got some weekend plans that they feel like sharing? The Supremacy Snoke's ship. I'm fine, but yeah, man. Well, shoot. That's got to be not a great start to your weekend. I hope it heals up real quick. At least on the forehead. I don't know how much of a like how much of a swimmer you are or anything like that, but I remember I got some stitches on my I don't know if my cam is good enough to pick it up or not, but I sliced open my thumb. Also, it's hard for me to twist my thumb far enough. And doing it like that, there's a scar right there. I fell through like a glass cabinet panel when I was younger, and that was right at the start of the summer, and I couldn't swim like at all that summer unless I just held my hand like just pathetically above the water. You know, so I guess at least if it's on your forehead, then as long as you don't dunk your head underwater, you'd probably be okay to like swim and do some other summer-like activities. I guess that'd be the silver lining. A friend of mine who has put together emotes for me in the past, I think to celebrate some major things that have been happening, I'm going to look and have my first real sub emote design. That's awesome. Yeah, I've been considering outsourcing my my emotes as well, if I'm being honest. I know people seem to like the ones that are already in place, so I don't know if I'd mess with those so much or what. Maybe send the ones I have to the person and see if they can, you know, just yassify them a little bit. The Megastar Dreadnought, aka First Order Capital. Dang. Yeah, how long do you think that'll take you? It was a can that has the lid attached, moved it and stepped on it and fell towards it while bringing it towards me. Dang. That does sound painful. Jeez. Job interview went well yesterday. I won't hear anything for 3 to 4 weeks as the beginning of the interviews, and the boss is off all next week. Dang, that's a long time, Just Riot. But first of all, congrats again on the interview, and I'm glad to hear it went well. I hope you get some good news here in 3 weeks. It's huge and does not come across in game well. Really? Lake water is great for wounds, actually. I'm sure it is. All the you know, all the cleaning stuff that's in the lakes and whatnot. Yeah, it is a long time to wait. Hopefully they shoot you a follow-up and tell you if you made round 2. Fight. I don't think it's actually true, but it hasn't stopped me before, right? Have the ship outline done. It's making it move and able to fire. That's stopping me. Oh, okay. Dang. Waiting to hear anything is the worst part. Yeah, I imagine. Coleman out here spreading misinformation. Yeah, everybody, if you have very deep cuts, just swim in a lake. It'll all work itself out. Kind of wish it was October because I would have an easy Frankenstein monster costume. Oh. Well, I'm glad you're finding a sense of humor in it too, Bubba. Found out salt water is great for poison ivy rashes. That sounds painful though. Is it not painful? It's better than telling us to pee on the stitches. That's Spooky's advice. I'll post a pic or 3 when I have it working right. Oh, all right, Desmus. Yeah. Man, so you have to make it move and shoot too. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't know what this, because I've never played the game, I didn't know if these were just models or if they were actually functional. So interesting to know that they're functional too. I disagree. But I remember it being painful. The rash kind of just melted away after spending all day in a saltwater pool. Really? Also, morning to you all in chat. So to my knowledge, I am not allergic to poison ivy. I've never had it, so I couldn't dispute that for you. Mrs. Magoots has had it pretty bad before, when she was younger, especially. So if we ever get it again, I will test that theory. Or, you know, if she ever gets it, or if I ever get it ever. I will test that theory. Isn't salt like actually a cleansing thing? I feel like that makes sense. It was a long time ago though. Do you know how long you had it before you got in the pool? Like, had it been a week or so? Or buy Cosmeteer loots. It's early access, but worth it. I'm definitely going to look into it. You've piqued my interest. You're level 62 in Diablo now. I've officially done enough to have all the skill points I'll get now, and officially have my build done in a way that as far as equipment. Now it's just about getting perfect legendary percentages so I can squeeze the absolute most of my legendary abilities and have the most strength possible. Dang. Moe! Hey, Lutz in chat. How you doing, Moe? Here's to you, Moe. Thank you so much, my friend. How are you doing? How's life? Hello there. Hello there. Hello there, True Celt. Salt water can heal canker sores in your mouth. Yeah, fair enough. Make up an amazing fight story when people ask how you get the stitches. Knife fight, fighting with a cactus, saving a cat, stuff like that, right? Make it different every time. Salt water is good for closed wounds, though. I used to get poison ivy even if I never went near the bush. It was insane. Maybe just the oil somehow tracked over to you. I don't know. You have a nuisance for you have a knack for attracting nuisances like me and poison ivy to you. You haven't thinking about that because trash can doesn't seem great. Maybe like say that I don't know, garbage bear jumped out of the trash can. Or a trash panda, you know, whatever you like to call them. True Celt, how are you doing today? Is the weekend, hopefully, is the weekend going to bring some relaxation to you, my friend? You're much worse than poison ivy. Wow. Wow. Oh my gosh. Tomorrow I go gather the stuff to make my niece's high school graduation sign. Oh, very cool. Grover did it. Wait, was his name Grover? Wait, whose name? Still in bed. Hopefully I'll get to relax. I hope so too, Celt. I hope so too. Friends, what all do we got going on the weekend? For me, it's going to be a bit of a traveling weekend. But, well, I think I should actually probably keep checking my email. I registered for a competition that's about 2 hours away, so I have to drive, you know, a good bit on Saturday. But I reached out to the person in charge, and they're like, oh, I don't see your entry. I was just asking for like a rough estimate of the schedule. And they're like, oh, yeah, I don't see your entry. Did you change your mind on registering? I'm like, no, paid, got my registration, like confirmation and everything. So no, I didn't change my mind. And I never heard anything back. So I just emailed again this morning. And I'm like, well, I don't want to drive over 4 hours, you know, and like end up not being able to do it. Like that would be a huge waste of time and very frustrating. So I think I can stop her. Don't think I can stop her middle school graduation sign and put lights in it. Wait, you can't stop it? Oh, the trash got Oscar the Grouch. Yes. Yes. Oscar the Grouch. Danny DeVito. He's the trash man. Cutting and torching lumber for some build projects. Ooh. Can we have a little preview into what it's going to be, Tuner? Can't top. Okay, you can't stop the signal. That's right. I was like, this baby, like you're just putting so much effort into it, it's going to become sentient and then it's unstoppable. You can post a pics on Discord, but it doesn't seem appropriate. Oh, yeah, I got what you're saying. Yeah, it could spoiler them. That's a good point, yeah. Yeah, if you just put like, you know, trigger warning gash on forehead or something, and then spoiler them, that would work. Up to you. If you don't want to share them, you do not have to, by any means. It better be. Is that a Firefly reference or Serenity rather? Oscar the Grouch though, huh? Man. There used to be this Sesame Street game I used to play as a kid. But that was honestly, I don't think I really even watched that much Sesame Street. I think the majority of my Sesame Street came from like, there was some sort of game way back when. I don't even know if it was on, I don't even know what system it was on, to be honest. Mr. Universe. Yeah. What would that have even been on? I feel like it, what the heck? My aunt had an old Apple computer. Sesame Street video game. Oh, they're actually kind of a lot. Let's see. Big Bird's Hide and Speak? No, gosh, no, it's not that. Or maybe, was it? All right, help me out here, Wikipedia. Count's Castle. Was it that? No, it says it was for the Atari. No. But I remember the count in it. Countdown? I don't know. The trauma from that movie, there were kids sitting in front of us when that scene happened. Leaf on the wind. The hubby and I gasped so loudly we were blubbering. Wash? Just put a collector's edition of the Firefly board game on GameFound, and it was an instant back for me because I've always wanted the game. What was... have you... How many games have you gotten out of GameFound, Coleman? Do you find that they, like, it works? Oh, it was definitely Elmo's Art Workshop, wasn't it? I don't even know. Elmo's Art Workshop. I'm just going to Google this real quick. 1995, that would have been about the right time. That doesn't really look familiar, though. I don't know. Final countdown? Still too soon. I cry every dang time I watch it. It'll always be too soon. Wait, so what is this, though? It's from Firefly? Mostly use Kickstarter, but I've never had something not come. I was pretty close to... One was pretty close to not fulfilling, though. Gotcha. The only reason I ask is because... I think we had talked about it before, but... there was a Kingdom Come Deliverance board game that was on Board Cubator, which I guess was... like their own crowdfunding board game site. I don't know. Anyway, I was like debating on whether or not to back it because I was like, well, seems like it'd be a pretty cool game. But I was just gonna wait a little bit. I don't know. Sometimes I like to just I like to think things over. I like to overthink things over. How's that? And before I could even decide whether or not I was gonna support it, I was leaning yes. They sent out an alert saying the whole project was canceled because the amount of money that they put on there as their goal was like just wishful thinking. Basically, they knew it was going to cost way more to make the game than they actually were asking for. And I'm like, why would you do that? Like, why not just ask for the proper amount and see what happens? Like, so anyway, they canceled it, and I actually saw an update that it might be coming back. I don't know. Who knows? But anyway, So anyway, I got a little worried about it. Professor! Congrats on being first. KCD, great game, crappy combat system, in my humble opinion. I don't know that I would disagree. I like that it's unique and it's challenging, but yeah, I don't know. I'll put it this way. Anybody that would say that, I would not fight them on it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't necessarily have a problem with it. But But yeah, I definitely would not go to war against anybody saying that. You know, I mean, if that makes any sense. Like, I'm okay with it because it's very unique and it's very challenging, which is in the, you know, it is in the, fits the brand of the game very well. But our friends have that game and it's so much fun that we can't play with one friend because he is merciless with the Reavers. Pretty angry. The one thing I've ever backed hasn't gone anywhere and they haven't given refunds. It was a Kickstarter that Will Wheaton posted. Really? So, interestingly enough, I've only ever backed 2 things on Kickstarter. The first thing I backed was in like 2016. It just released. It was System Shock. So actually, you guys are getting a little peek here. I plan to play some System Shock next week. But yeah, I actually backed that game, and I'm pretty sure I'm in the credits. I haven't rolled credits on the game, but I should be credited because I was an early backer of the game before they even hit their goal. I waited for that game for so long. Like I said, I backed it in 2016. So, you know, it's 7 years later almost. But yeah, System Shock just released. Excuse me. System Shock just released. And so I do plan to play that. I got a copy of it for backing it, and I haven't actually booted it up yet, but I've been hearing great things. So yeah. So that'll be something we'll check out next week. And then the other thing is a product called InstaFloss, which is supposed to be shipping sometime this summer, but I'm pretty sure it was supposed to be shipping sometime the last 2 summers as well. So I don't know. They're at least in production, and they're in like pre-shipping stage, I guess. So we'll see how it goes. But yeah, not giving refunds is pretty gross. How would anyone that doesn't already have a lot of experience building games even have a clue how much it might cost to build a game? That's a good question. So their explanation was that they knew it was going to cost a lot more than what they requested. But because, you know, a lot of these crowdfunding sites, these campaigns go viral by saying like crowdfunded in 15 minutes, you know, or something like that, right? So they were trying to basically go viral. That's what they were trying. That's what they said. And I'm like, that's just super shady. Because you're collecting somebody's money, you know, like you're collecting somebody's money and telling them that you're super close to making something that they really want. And that to me is gross. Like, just be honest, you know? Like, if you had a family member come up to you and say, hey, you know, could I borrow $5? I'm really close to being able to afford something I need, right? And you give them $5. Now, it's only $5, but like, if they don't ever get that thing that they said that they needed, you know, like, that's a little bit, then you're sort of like, well, what did my $5 go towards, right? But if they're like, hey, I need $1,000 to get the thing that I need, then at least you know, like, you know, if you're giving them $5, at least you know, like, oh, well, I don't know if this is going to help or not, but I mean, here, at least take this. I don't know. To me, it seems quite different, so. I did some spoiler pics of it, so people who don't want to see it don't have to. Should I look at it right now? I got a bunch of other notifications that I didn't realize I had. Okay. Koro's message came in before Bubba's on mine. Oh, dang. Wow, the stitching looks really neat though, Bubba. That's good. Yeah, that cut. Oh my gosh. That's scary. I hope, yeah. My goodness, that's scary. What's going on, Spooky? Starfield looks fire and that worries me. The Fallout Scrolls Starfield. Yeah, Bubba, I'm glad you're okay. My gosh. That would have been really scary and like, you know, traumatic trying to rush to the rush to the ER to get the stitches or, you know, wherever you went. Great story, great character, just could not get past the combat system. Dang. Nonder, thanks so much for the raid, my friend. How you doing today, Nonder? Cheers. What's going on, Dutch? Cheers. How are you guys doing today? Decimus, not to like insult your I don't know what I would call it. Your pride, I guess. Uh-oh. Ooh, that was scary. Okay. Did you try playing it on an easier difficulty just so you like even if you didn't like the combat, then at least it's not it's not like a roadblock for you? You have stories to tell about this kind of thing, but I will refrain. Okay. Have you guys been looking at Starfield at all? A friend just mentioned it, but Bethesda, it's Bethesda, so not that excited. You know, there was a time when Bethesda releases, everybody was sitting on pins and needles for them, you know? Like everybody, I feel like. I don't know, maybe I could be wrong. I'm a Bethesda shill. 25 years in the making, better not be as buggy as their other stuff. It will be. There are going to be some bugs. I mean, let's be real. There are going to be some bugs. Anytime you have something that's just super crazy ambitious, there are going to be bugs, right? The difference is like how they are handled, you know? I don't know. I mean, I think my opinion here. All right. You know, obviously we could talk about Cyberpunk being an example, a super ambitious game. But if you look at a game from the same developer, right, in The Witcher 3, also extremely ambitious. But that's one of the cleanest, like even today it still has bugs, you know what I mean? But it's still one of the cleanest yet ambitious games. I mean, I don't know, at least in my time being a gamer, I feel like. And there were more bugs when it released. There were a lot of bugs when it released. It's not possible to catch all of them, you know. But I should say in these like open world games where you have a lot of like variability in user input, it's not, you're not gonna be able to catch everything. But Nandroni, the San Francisco treat. Also, by the way, I was trying to give Nandra a shout out, and that's what like blacked out my. I'm gonna try again. Okay. Yeah, we're good. All right, that was weird. It tried pulling in all the names for the shout out, and my like the Stream Deck screen just went black. So it was very trouble, like very worrying. I thought I was gonna just be dead the rest of the stream. Know what else is scary? My face, Charles. Stop it. I've seen your face. Not scared. Daddy. Can I re-spoiler those pics? You can if you just leave a channel. If you go to a different channel and then go back, they'll be re-spoilered. I was 2 until I got tired of the bugs, but that was Xbox and maybe back in on PC. Gotcha. What was the game that did it for you, Ursa? No, we can call this an official loot stream. Thanks, Nodder. Exactly right. I think the Bethesda excitement died with Skyrim. Was it the release of Skyrim or just the fact that like they kept re-releasing Skyrim? Like, what was it specifically about Skyrim? Tried several difficulty settings. I just don't like the combat system. Shrugs. Fair enough. Fair enough. Have some faith because this is like a passion project for Todd Howard. Not to say he doesn't care about Elder Scrolls, etc., but I bet it's he's being a lot more involved in this one. And God Howard, like you're all in. You're putting your faith in him, right? Good morning, everyone. Charles. Good morning to you. And agree with Koro and false. Have some faith with Starfield, at least since it's a return to form as a single-player RPG. So I think the thing that like previous to this deep dive coming out that I watched, that Roger shared in Spooky's Discord, and I watched, I think previous to that, my hesitation with Starfield was that you know, there was the Outer Worlds that got released at Obsidian, right? I mean, it's like, I don't know. It was basically supposed to be space Fallout, you know? I mean, that's what it felt like, but watered down even. And Outer Worlds was a good game, but also a very meh game. Like, it just did not hook me. I don't know. It was very well done in terms of it being like a clean experience, but there was nothing unique about it, I guess. Like, I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, Outer Worlds has nothing to do with Bethesda. You're not wrong. It's sort of in that same style, I guess, of it being like out in space, RPG. I don't know, just a single player RPG with, obviously a bunch of different storylines and I don't know. And it was Obsidian, wasn't it? Which, I mean, we tend to sometimes blur them thanks to Fallout New Vegas, but Outer Worlds, was it Obsidian? Yeah, it was Obsidian. Okay. So yeah, I don't know. And we've seen this before, right? I mean, like, I think it's just hesitation in the genre, I think, is what it is. Because for me, like, a lot of people really love No Man's Sky. No Man's Sky did not hook me at all. Like, I wanted so bad to like that game, and I just was like, wow, nothing I do matters. There have been other space games too. I mean, since the original Mass Effect trilogy that I've played, hoping to catch some of the magic of space that Mass Effect did, just haven't gotten it, And so, like, I'm kind of, and as somebody who considers himself like kind of obsessed with space, I've just been like, man, where, like, so many misses lately, So I don't know. I think that's what my hesitation was with Starfield. But again, watching the deep dive, it's hard not to be excited. Like, I'm trying not to get my hopes up too high, but at the same time, like, I am excited. Good thing we can look at your hot butt instead. You only play a Bethesda game on PC now, so bugs can be more readily worked around. You mean because of mods, or ambition does not equal bugs? Interference from the corporate overlords equals rough product. Yeah, I mean, I get what you're saying. I do tend to break things. I like console version of Bethesda games myself. You don't like the console versions? It's all about them squats. Absolutely stoked for Starfield. Call me crazy, but I absolutely love games like that. I play both Elite Dangerous and Star Citizen, if that says anything. I just read an article this morning that talked about Star Citizen's budget, like, was it like 540 million they just passed? Which was more than like Grand Theft Auto 5, Red Dead Redemption 2, and Cyberpunk 2077 all put together. Like, wow, that's impressive. It's not wrong to switch to PC. I'm a Morrowind lover. I played the crap out of it. I really want to play Morrowind. Like, I really, really, really want to play Morrowind. When I was younger, I tried playing it, and this is very shallow sounding of me. But like, Oblivion hooked me like no other game ever in my lifetime that I've played. Just like totally and utterly obsessed when I started playing that game. And so I thought, okay, well, a lot of people said Morrowind was even better, So I go to play it, and again, I'm not, it sounds very shallow, but I started playing it. I'm like, wow, the combat is very not great. And the graphics, I can't even tell, like, I can't tell what's what. Like some of the armor that like the guards would wear was blending in with the environment, and I couldn't even freaking, like, it was almost a natural camouflage. But I don't think it was because the armor was necessarily like supposed to be that way. It just felt like it was because the graphics were not good enough. I don't know. I could be wrong, but stitching was good. The doctor actually said, "Thank you for making this straight. It makes it easier." The stitching was super clean. Played a bit of Star Citizen, been an early backer. Coleman's played a lot of that game as well. Skyrim's game-ending bugs. There were game-ending bugs? I don't know if I trust Lutz on the scariness of Charles Cheeserton, as I've not seen his angry face. I guess I don't know that I've seen Charles's angry face either. Switching to work PC. Easy avoid, just always make new characters. Quit? Yeah. Encountered so many bugs, I had to start over so many times. The only reason I didn't torch it earlier is because I'm a stubborn tourist and push my way through crap just to see the ending. This was before I knew YouTubers posted videos on game endings. Yeah. Outer Worlds didn't hook me either, and that made me sad. It just wasn't fun to me. Yeah, I don't know. It had all the pieces to it, but it just something was missing, I felt like. Skyrim was good, but the modding system made it great. I share the view that its base combat wasn't great, but mods made the magic so much more fun with all the spell rebalancing. I don't really disagree on the combat. I mean, combat isn't... It's funny because combat in Oblivion was worse, you know? So like it was clearly an improvement over Oblivion's combat system, but yeah, it's still not great, you know? Same sci-fi energy. I like the anti-capitalist shtick. Yeah, that was. I mean, there were definitely some. You could tell that there were some love went into the game. But it had a lot of characters and had to avoid a bunch of side quests so it wouldn't bug out. Also, not being able to get all the achievements due to bugs really riled me too. Huh. No Man's Sky and Starfield feel like they may be similar. I don't know. May just be me. I definitely have. Some of the screenshots that they've shared, I sort of was like, I had to do a double take. Like, wait, is that No Man's Sky? No, that's Starfield. So yeah, I feel like there's going to be at least some comparisons drawn, you know? Also, the fact that they said there are 1,000 worlds to explore. Obviously, No Man's Sky has an actual, like, what, unlimited amount? I don't know. Maybe it's not actually unlimited, but... I did like that humor, Spooky. Sci-fi tier list. There's some overlap. Gotta give another shot. Ursa modders have even fixed a lot of the things, a lot of the bugs. As a No Man's Sky OG player, this feels like more fleshed out version. You think so, Woodsy? My metamorphosis to just chatting streamer will be complete, right? Truly. No Man's Sky is completely different today than on release date. That's very true. Let's go back into Everspace 2, and man, that's a fun game. Never played. You'd probably like Everspace 2. I've never played Everspace. Friend only plays on PC and he heavily modded Skyrim and was loving it. I am def a PC convert since I've been Minecrafting. Well, yeah, you can install any nudie mods on console, you know. I hear that they do need to nail some essence with sci-fi that can be hard to bottle. Super hard to bottle. Yeah. Again, I'm cheering for it very hard. I am not under any circumstances one of those people that's gonna be like, yeah, it's gonna suck. You know, to be honest, like, I get those people's cynicism to an extent, but like, I don't know. I don't share in that sort of negativity generally. What's funny, so many have played Mass Effect and rave about it. Of course, that's fine, but it did nothing for me. Interesting. Yeah, Mass Effect is so heavy on the narrative. I think that that's part of it because you have the characters. And like, that's one of the reasons why I would play Andromeda again. I would. Like, I don't know. A lot of people thought it was a terrible, terrible piece of trash, but like, but the characters actually were good enough for me that I would want to go back and play it. You know, and actually the combat in Mass Effect was Andromeda was solid. Just didn't really have a lot of the other good things that the original trilogy had, but you know. Bug workaround equals mods and Googling code this into this so that you can make the game do this. How'd you hear about the sun will affect light on planet depending on time of day and atmosphere? Just make it seem like it's going to feel more alive, for sure. Love Mass Effect. I wasn't even angry at the ending of the last one. I did not watch the Star Wars Outlaws gameplay. First email I see this morning is my 13th work anniversary. Dang, congrats, Nonder. I mean, the way that you worded that, like, I assume I can still congratulate you? The lighting text sounds wild. It does, yeah. Supposedly there's a Morrowind mod for Skyrim. Yeah, there's like Skywind and, which is basically supposed to be rebuilding Morrowind in the Skyrim engine, which is funny because the Skyrim engine is now, you know, what, 11 years old? 12 years old? Makes me so sad when I read a book or play a game and it just feels like too stereotypical because I feel bad for the author and the creators. Yeah. Time to get a new job. Ominous number. Yeah, Friday the 13th, in fact. Friday the 13th anniversary, we should say. Not, I don't know, just in case anybody thinks I'm confused on what today's date is. I'm not Peachy, all right? Wait, quick check. Is Peachy in here? No pain, keeping it covered. Thank you for asking, Ursula Dursula. I'd love an Elder Scrolls 3 remake. Absolutely, yeah. Morrowind is very old school combat, but I like the charm of it. It's very nostalgic. I dated a guy and stayed his friend just so I could stay over and play it. Are you serious? Papa Non getting old. No, Cryzen old. Like, these people spent all this time and work, produced something they're proud of, and I hated it. Yeah, that's true too. I've definitely thought about that as I've gotten older, Koro. Just being like, yeah, somebody pours hours and hours, and I see this mostly in like the indie game space. I think about that. I remember, so Nostalius, right? A great friend of the guild. Nostalius made a game using RPG Maker way back when, and actually released it and got some, some feedback from some people, and I thought it was very cool. Like, a lot of people are like, oh, this has got so much potential, excited to see you can keep working on it and all this stuff. And this one dude just tried tearing the game to shreds, and I'm like, dude, like, I just don't understand. Granted, I know Nostalius, since like I wouldn't ever want to make him sad, but like, I'm just like, I can't imagine just going in on somebody and saying, yeah, what you made is a piece of shit, and just like, I don't know. I just, like, I couldn't believe it. And not only that, but like, based on what other people were saying, like, it just wasn't the case. So, anyway. Be way better with friends. You've got Star Citizen. Are you guys going to team up? Thing about Star Citizen is now that they're in development, because a process they are currently, it's getting updates and progressing so fast is largely because all the money helped give them money to add 1,000+ devs and a new custom built headquarters to make development for the game now be happening at a crazy pace. I mean, I definitely get that, but like, it should, you know what I mean? Like, Rockstar made 2 massive games, and Cyberpunk got made, for less than the amount that Star Citizen has. I mean, they should be able to, they should basically be the biggest game studio around, with all the money that they've gotten. You know what I mean? Fully hear you on wanting to capture the feeling of Mass Effect. That's all good world building, for sure. Yeah, Mass Effect, I absolutely adore it. I'm playing a little bit because I hate grinding a bunch before a wipe, but I'll probably get back into it soon. How often are the wipes? Out of context, that's an odd sentence, my dear. Most stuff wouldn't spend a ton of time in it until there's no more wipes. You have some cool ships as a backer, though. 1,000 fleshed out worlds are just AI generated, procedurally generated crap. Hopefully good worlds. I think they're mostly procedurally generated, and then they've got some handcrafted parts that they kind of just slap on it. That's what it sounded like. I don't know if there's ever going to be a time with no wipes, but not super sure on that. I feel like No Man's Sky's innovations and procedural tech paved the way for Bethesda to add the handcrafted touch that made No Man's Sky feel a bit hollow. I hope that's the case. It's going to suck. What are we talking about? That thing? Oh, yeah. Andromeda was great, in my opinion. Andromeda was very, very over... Like, the hate for Andromeda was very overdone, I don't know, overblown, I guess. Constellation, Misk, Freelancer, and a couple of fighters that escaped my mind. There's a gameplay video out. I saw the trailer for the game. Wait, for which one? Talking about Star Citizen? We talking about Starfield? Constellation, that ship is neato. I sprung for a Corsair when they released it recently. Nice. So waiting for Odyssey for the Dragonborn mod of Skyrim. Size. Hey, Book Punk. Sorry, Book. I was still getting caught up in chat. Howdy from Texas. How you doing, Book? Dead serious, Lutz. He was a butt, but I love Morrowind enough to tolerate his existence so I could get access to the game. That's amazing, Ursa. That's true. That's true using right there. I love it. Haven't said hi yet. Hi. Hi, Coleman. Cool, man. We forget to greet each other. Feel bad for Bioware, man. Just taking L after L. I hope the new Dragon Age is good. I hope. Yeah, I do too. I do too. I agree. The hate for Andromeda was not needed, even though I do hate the trend of AAA games releasing nearly broken. It definitely had way too many bugs. I mean, classic case of trying to release something too early. But I think that once they got the bugs ironed out, I really do think the game was pretty solid. Ursa was asking about Outlaws. Oh, right. I wish, so I can see that you guys replied to somebody, but in my chat, like I cannot see the context of the reply, which is obnoxious. Dating a person just for their game console is a vibe. It's supposed not gonna watch the crap out of that later. Yeah, I need to watch that too. I've never had anything broken happen in those games, so I never understood that personally. I definitely had a few bugs in my Andromeda playthrough, but nothing was game breaking. After knowing what Star Citizen is and how complicated the background sim is that's running the game, absolutely nothing Rockstar has ever done is that complicated. GTA doesn't even compare to this level of background sim. It's on the same ballpark, truthfully, and that's largely because of what the game is doing without you, where Rockstar games do literally nothing that matters without you. Yeah, I can't speak on Star Citizen because I've never played it, but I can say that like Red Dead Redemption 2, the things that go on in that game is wild. Now that said, it is a single player game, so that changes things pretty drastically. But Red Dead Redemption 2 is a very living world. So yeah, just throwing that out there at least. But Commissar, welcome, hello. Is this a new username? Obviously, it was happening to a lot of other people, but it was smooth. Bow me. Have fun falling in love with a hot droid. Which is awesome. Loot's out of context. Loot's is the best. All the game-breaking bugs for Cyberpunk I kept hearing about and never experienced them myself. I didn't have any game-breaking ones either, but I also stopped playing it until recently. I've been playing it again lately. But yeah, when I first started playing it, I just had funny bugs. I never had any that totally ruined the game for me. RDR2, oh my gosh, don't get me started. Never in my life connected more to the protagonist than anything. Really? Every time I think of R2D2, I know. His roommate introduced me to Muds, and I went from casual gamer girl to all-nighter girl. Oh my. Red Dead is very detailed, that's for sure. But again, it being single player changes how much the game has to handle by a massive amount. It does. I think it's wonderful we both cried over that game. Did you cry together? Were you crying at the same time? Not to derail the game discussion, where has Call Me Chaotic been? Chaotic's been, as far as I know, just very busy with photo shoots. Yeah. Gone the way of Balinor? Oh my. Gone the way of Balinor. But let's second here. Pull Chaotic up. She's been tweeting over the last few days, so there's at least that. Yeah, I think she's just been really busy. Just JK, yeah, just real busy. Yeah, she's been traveling a lot for photos. Star Citizen resets anything that you buy with in-game currency whenever a major update comes out. Killed my willingness to play it after the third reset. Wait, so you have to start totally from scratch? Like you don't even get a refund in your like in-game currency? If Outlaws can capture even a portion of what RDR2 did, I'll be happy. Even a portion. Rip Balinor, he'd love it here. I thought Balinor did love it here. Speaking of spending thousands of hours on something, and it's not a game, but a tool I wrote and work. A tool I wrote for work, and someone called it awesome yesterday. Awesome! That's very cool. That's such a good feeling, right? Balinor lives. The gang and I started playing V Rising on Tuesday and I like it. Oh, heck yeah, Nonder. Let's go. My brain is so tuned to Star Wars that I see RDR2 and see R2D2. I do that too, and I'm nowhere near the Star Wars fan that like we have several fans in chat that dwarf my Star Wars fandom. But I still do that too, R2D2. Only OGs remember Balinor Elmar. Things I do for Arthur Morgan. She doesn't love us anymore. Oh, I think she still loves us, I think. Get to keep the ships you bought with real money, but anything you bought with in-game currency is reset. Dang. Get a fixed amount of in-game currency, not your amount. Dang. Who is the biggest Star Wars fan, though? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I should probably go ahead and start the V Rising server so as not to ruin any friendships here, huh? Are we discussing literal girth or fanatic level? I wish you had used literally any other word for that, Ursa, because, well, Koro's here after all, and, Hey, Calco! How are you, Calco? I was just thinking about you yesterday when Coleman said, we were talking about Gen Con. How are you doing, Calco? What happened to the green screen, though? I still have it. It's just, not going to be used anymore. How have you been though, Calco? How are things? Hope the things and the stuff are going well. Does it really matter though? Great feeling to have a vision of making people's lives easier in a way they couldn't even dream of, and then deliver it, have them use, and think, why didn't we have this before? That's a super awesome feeling. The resets and star system aren't a thing anymore. That happened because they were still working on persistent existence for the game. These days, the game is multi-threaded, and those resets are a thing of the past. They are? Star Wars fan tier list. I'd fight for it. We just end up hugging. What I would give to have my stream derail into that. Loose, I wasn't thinking below the belt, but now I am. Nonder and Coleman are getting ready to have a lightsaber duel over who's the bigger fan. Called out. Star Wars Theory gets F tier. Me and Sword Bear debating potato. Yeah, it was pretty great. True, F that guy. Star Wars Theory? I don't even know who that is. Is that a good thing that I don't know who that is? All right. So not much has happened with the castle, but I have done a lot of other gathering, and today I want to do exploration, so which should be pretty cool because I can generally keep up with chat a little better if I'm just kind of running around and I don't have a specific something in mind. Yes, good. Give in to the hate. Never seen a tier list become a tier list. It was amazing. Yeah, I turned around for, I don't know, 30 seconds maybe, and next thing you know, Sword Bear is actually crying. How we can throw on the waterworks is amazing. Jar Jar Binks, best character ever. The reset still happened. One happened roughly a month ago. A month ago? Dang. I feel like server, like any sort of server reset is just not, like that should be a last kind of, everything else should be done possible to prevent that. That's how I feel. Wait a minute. I might have to, yeah, one sec here. Switching my capture devices. Hopefully that'll work. There it is. All right. Spooky reliving every wet fry he's ever had. Actually released in one of the Aftermath books. In one of the Aftermath books, they made him a jester entertaining children. Wait, he wasn't already that? I'm confused. Oh yeah, I sent Ronan out to go get some Scourge Stone. Oh yeah, and I did recruit another servant. I got a worker. Whisper, and Whisper was the name of was the random name that was assigned, which I thought was actually pretty sick, so I kept it. Whisper. Oh yeah, and I also built some, okay, so there were a couple changes. I built some prisoner cages too, some prisoner cells. And 3 of them are full. So some things happened. And stupid, we have so many rugged hides though. You built a county jail in our throne room? I just want people, when they come in here, they know how dangerous we are. That's part of what I mean when I say Star Citizen is progressing faster and people understand. Things are changing and people that had issues in the past don't understand how much has changed. So you're saying that the reset that happened a month ago was the last one? Is that what I'm gathering? Because they're not going to do them anymore? We got a Twilight Snapper. Heck yeah. Alrighty. That's Merciless Copper Mace. I did get Merciless Copper or Merciless Iron Sword recipe. That was pretty cool. One of the servants brought that back from a trip. Pretty nice. Pretty nice. Uh-oh. Making stone bricks. We just have too much in these bins here. Somehow supporting a smiley fry. Yeah, smiley fries are never done the right amount. Mrs. Magoo said the same thing when she saw the list. She's like, but smileys are like, if you can ever get one done perfectly right, I mean, sure, but you never do. Like, it just doesn't happen. Doesn't happen. Also, curly fries are goated. I'll just, like, I love curly fries so much. What's going on, Kirk? Hello, beautiful. In the Clone Wars show, Jar Jar effed. A month ago, did they say why? It had already been said that they weren't doing that again. Go up here. Oh, wait. Can we make more paper thingies? Papery doodahs? There we go. We're trying to make a bunch of scrolls. Jar Jar was a pariah and was entertaining children in a courtyard to earn a few credits to feed himself. It was really sad how they made him seem so downtrodden. Oh, wow. You mean an actual... Wow, okay. Actual jester. I read that as one time at band camp. Band camp was always full of drama. I never went to band camp. Never did. I've heard what happens at band camp stays at band camp. All right. We got 3 greater blood essences. How are they getting those? Is pretty interesting. We have 13 now. That's pretty solid. All right, 70 oil? Crap, I just need thick hides. Can I make... Is there a way to make rugged hides into thick hides somehow? Like, how do I get the thick hides? That's all I really need right now. We have so much leather, I have no idea what to do with it all. I blame Padme. He deserved to be an outcast for his stupidity, but also do you blame the idiot or the dumb butt who put him in a position of power? Blame himself for what Palpatine did? As do I, but nobody else does. I heard my friend tell me they said they were alone. They were done with the resets a while back, so I'd love to know why they said they felt another reset was needed. Steak fry man here? Oh, see, that's another thing. The steak fries are also too variable. My college did. My student loans guaranteed PogChamp smiley fries. Never got to go. I got kicked out of band because I was awful. Wait, you got cut from the band? Mrs. Notter came in and watched a bit and then walked out saying, great, now I want fries. Thanks, Spooky. Also, Mrs. Magoots wanted to know if shoestrings were the ones they serve at Steak and Shake. Or if those are if those are something different. Because she said if they're crunchy, type ones, then yeah, those suck. But if they're like Steak and Shake fries, like she really likes Steak and Shake fries. Okay. I got a bunch of crap I just have nowhere to put. And sweet potato fry. Yeah, I was actually the most appalled at where the sweet potato fries were ranked. Sweet potato fries are amazing. Amazing. Love sweet potatoes. I think it was Padme that made him a senator. Wouldn't his people do that? How much fun we were creating from spooky streams. Am I an influencer? You are now. That got to me too. Steak fries equals 2 inconsistent. Agree though. I will literally eat any fries. It's true. I like, that's what I said last night was like, well, how can any of them be in poop tier? Because like fries are good. I like fries. But I do think that there is, I definitely think that they can be ranked. Certainly. I'm gonna go get fries for lunch, I think. All right, I might have to build another storage or something. How are we doing over here? We've got a lot of iron, and it's still not all smelted. Did I just... Okay, just my head went through the wall. Mrs. Magoots is my soulmate? That might be. We're going to find out at Gen Con, aren't we? All right. I'll probably need that stuff for later. Okay, so this one has 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 21 slots in this. How much does this bookcase hold? 28. Okay. Do I just make another stash? Big stash, bookcases, wardrobes. Oh, it tells you how many they hold. 28 there. These are 21. So these things hold 35 items. It would look kind of silly to put a wardrobe in here next to the grinder, but I don't know. We could... Oh, big stash would probably fit there, wouldn't it? Not willing to pay $1 to $3 extra for sweet potato fry that 9 times out of 10 is going to disappoint me. Some of them are extra, though? Cut from the band. They said I should just focus on sports. Oh. See? They want us... like, jocks weren't the only cruel ones, you know? Clearly. All right. I think I'm going to put them... sorry, Spooky. I don't know what else to do with these. I feel like we're going to want the... Well, maybe I can actually... Maybe they'll fit in here now, too. Yeah, I don't know what I'm thinking. I'll just put them here in the output. It'll be fine. I'll do the same with these. We'll just keep making... We'll perpetually make tons of leather. It'll be fine. Totally fine. All right. What's going on, Joss? Lutz and crew. How you doing, Joss? Love the side conversation about Jar Jar lore. Koro is a witch. She's wearing him down. Can't bring myself to eat at Checkers anymore. Steph went through hell when she worked there. Mind you, I know that doesn't directly have anything to do with the food, but I'm still mad over how she got treated and no things she's told me about how they ran things in that location that make eating there impossible for me. No, that makes sense, Crystal. And you can definitely lose some of the magic if you know how the sausage is made, so to speak. All right, 111 cotton yarns. We are kind of killing it over here. All right, so I think once I get the Merciless Hollowfang boots, I could probably start working on equipping the other servants. But for now, I'm going to send them out on a mission, and then I'm just going to do some exploration. Actually, maybe I'll do some exploration before sending them out on a mission. Oh, wait a minute. Elliot didn't... Oh, Elliot has rough hides. Dang it. What do I do with these? Can't imagine they can be devoured. Nope. Doing very well. Thanks for asking. Just at work. How's work going? You need a good wardrobe for Grinder. You're right. You're right, though. Where do I get thick hides from? we've just had some, and I never really paid attention to how I acquired them. Unfortunately. All right, we're gonna go to this way gate over here. Do I want it? Maybe, you know what? Maybe I go into Silverlight Hills, actually. How dangerous could that be after all? Winston, you're not a prisoner. We can easily walk into these prison cells, though, without any problem. Long-term persistence, partially disabled to be preserved. Slightly off. This is the last one, it seems. Rip gave up slightly too soon. Oh, the last one was in April. Okay. It's happening. Why am I jealous? Coleman. Honestly, Coleman, like, I don't know. I hope this isn't offensive or anything, but like, I had a friend in high school who made a list, male himself, made a list of like his male crushes. And somebody else that was definitely not interested in males got kind of like jealous when he heard he wasn't on the list. You know? It's like, dude, you were like, it's not like anything's going to happen to this. You know?
I just made a fresh pot of coffee. Hey, buddy, you want coffee?
That's just what that reminded me of right there. It's like, you're mad because you're not on his list. Like, you two will never be a thing. Like, yeah, but I mean, I'm a good looking guy, right? Oh, 32% is not. The hell, man? I don't make the cut. I'm not kissable. Yeah. Exactly. So funny. Hope you're all having a lovely day so far. Hope you're having a lovely day, Joss. I think that's the opposite of what he needs for Grinder. Wait, just no shirt? Would no shirt be better? What do we got going on over here? Oh, did that moose just drop an Unsullied Heart? I think so. I wish I needed Unsullied Hearts. I don't. Get absolutely wrecked. It's a 2-cup coffee day. Ooh, I kind of like 2-cup coffee days. Also, I should definitely try to get more foliage, more flowers and whatnot when I'm out and about. I'm gonna try to get more seeds. Because flowers turn into pollen. Pollen turns into coarse thread. Coarse thread turns into scrolls. I just like attention, though. I love that. Oh, we could go see Polora Mommy. You guys want to? I don't really want to fight her, though. I want to say hello. Work has been going well. That reminds me I need coffee. I will defer to the expert Coleman. Is this expert in the chat with us right now? They hide from bears or something? Okay, yeah, maybe I try a bear. That's what I was thinking was bears, because moose just drop rough hides. But maybe bears are different. You take my money and my bear. Oh, there's some pollen. I don't really need blood roses, but again. Oh, wait a minute. I'm going in the way of... Okay, not actually, though. I was going to say, am I... Oh, this is Pelora's meadow here. I'm not even going to fight her. I just want to see her. Look at her. Look at her. I can get shockingly close. Oh, does she think I'm an actual wolf? Okay. Didn't know that. Just the leg to right? See what I mean? Oh, shoot! She probably noticed that I'm not an actual wolf if I just start lighting on fire in front of her. Look pretty snazzy with your fresh beard trim. Appreciate that, Joss. Silverlight is the endgame content? Is it? Son of a gun. Is it actually? So I should not run over here? I'm at least going to peek in. The reason I was thinking of going this way is because, for whatever reason, so what is it called again? Mesmerized. I mesmerized Whisper over here, which is very clearly in Dunley, but she has a bonus for Silverlight Hills, which I found to be quite interesting. So that's why I was going to go over into Silverlight Hills. Yes, please, Coffee. Koro's really good at that. He's not interested in other males. Why does being upset even make sense? It was too funny. Too freaking funny. Oh. I'm going to be honest. I thought that was like a deer at first. 100% rogue blood? Okay, got to be careful here. There we go. Ooh, I'm glad he missed. Okay, nice. 100% blood. It's so rare. Let's go. Yeah, now I need to go into the server settings and change it to where the blood just never dwindles. I love rogue blood. Oh no, I'm crush me, Polara. Not like that. Wait, you make people feel good. It's a good thing. Not like that. I mean, maybe like that. That's also fine. It is now the AM for me and I'm off to bed. Good night all. All right, see you, Commissar. Thanks for hanging out with us today. Interesting question comes to mind. If a rapper walks into a bar, does everyone just immediately break out laughing? Got to lurk to make Dick coffee and get back to work. Have a lovely rest of stream. Loots and chat. Appreciate it, Joss. Thanks for stopping in today. Glad to know things are going well. Okay, what's over here? Have I discovered this just a little outpost? All right, we're almost into Silverlight Hills. I'm just gonna, maybe I'll just peek my little Vamp Daddy head in and we'll turn back around though. It might be too scary. It already kind of looks a little scary. And there's no shade here? There's no shade? What the frick? There's barely any shade here whatsoever. We stay in a flexible gal? Wait, not like that. Unless? Unless? Okay, I might just wait under this archway for a little bit. Yeah, I'm a little worried though. Let's see, what do we got up here? A level 62 footman? A level 62 rifleman. Rifleman footman. Okay. I am a 52, right? 53. Okay. Yeah, I'm a little weak. I'll make you feel good anytime, anyhow you want. 96% is the highest you've seen in your game? Really? What's your favorite blood type, Jezariah? Multi-talented. Not so much talent as willpower. Willpower. Yeah, all right. Well, oh, this is kind of cool, though. Look at this giant map area. Oh, I guess I could have done it from Dunley. I feel really stupid now. I didn't realize they connected. That was the only reason I ran this way. I would have explored the extra, like the west bit of Dunley that I hadn't explored yet if I had realized that. You know, Cora, where there's a will, there's a way to my heart. To my heart. Charles, what have you been playing lately? What games have you been up to? Try go... Oh, that's back to Pelora. I can't hear any music right now. Is there nothing happening? Huh. Charles plays the work game. I didn't mean right this second. I just meant overall. Charles, if you're not playing a game right now, start. Charles has touched anything beyond Diablo 4, I'd be shocked. Just Diablo 4. No others. Not cheating on Diablo 4 with a less good looking but more available game. A level 40 guard? Why? Why are you here? Have I tried this ability? Oh, yeah. Oops. Hateful Caress? Oh. You like Brute Blood the most? Really? I also really love Creature Blood, which is very basic of me, but I like the movement speed. Although Rogue Blood increases at 15%, which is pretty nice. That's a pretty solid boost. All right, let's go back to our Waygate. Are you guys still Minecrafting, digging into the new 1.2 content? I have not Minecrafted in quite some time. Any thick hides around here? Of course, threads, at least, which is kind of nice. These guys didn't even see me? It is kind of nice to be able to just kill people without worrying about like what kind of level of blood they've got. It's something I didn't really think about. Like a typical guy, the way to my heart is through my stomach. Dude, can't go wrong. You can't go wrong making a good dish. I know, I just meant it feels like he's always working, then again I only see him during work hours. Charles, why are you always working during work? Need more Lootscraft? Dude, I do want to get into some more Minecraft. It's tough. There's so many games to play. I like them all. I don't like them all, but I like a lot of them. Building a Japanese village. How far along are you in the Japanese village? I about dodged right into that. Actually, let's go more west first. You haven't played Minecraft in years? What was the stopping point for you? Just other games? Other games to play? Let's see. I probably haven't actually discovered this horse track. Yeah, okay. There we go. Maybe it'll be good to discover it. Less good looking, but more available is my nickname in high school. Same. We're going to do a lap around the horse track here. I don't know. Let's see. I imagine it's just horses is the available, the available loot here. Didn't know if there's anything else, though. There's some iron. Well. Spooky Deer over here thinking he's not insanely attractive. Maybe, I was going to say, you didn't know me in high school, you boy had a glow up. Same, though, honestly. Yeah. I don't think I was necessarily bad looking in high school, but I certainly was not a ladies' man. Ooh. Tried to dodge, was just a little slow. Wait, what's going on? Was there something in that arrow? Oh, that's a cotton farm there. Okay. Was there something in that arrow? I'm kind of stung a bit. Oh, frick me. That's a 62 werewolf. Oh, it might not care, though, because I'm in wolf mode. Nice. Dunley Lumber Mill. Okay. Yeah, this is what I wanted to do. I wanted to discover these other areas. Lutz, I was somehow a ladies' man and didn't realize. You didn't realize you were a ladies' man? Yeah, one sec. Oh. You're a hottie, don't worry. Watch where you step. You just beat Yagluth yesterday? Stuck in Valheim, finally getting to Mistlands. Shoot, I want to see Mistlands too. See, that's what I mean. I want to get further in Valheim. I want to be able to do Mistlands content. I want to be able to do Minecraft stuff. We're going to be playing System Shock. Militia encampment over here. That's the crossover into Silverlight. Oh, frick. That deer just got lit the heck on fire. All right. Okay. Then there's this whole area up here. Oh, and that. I definitely need to explore that. The Dunley Monastery. I need to get that on my map. Good haircut goes a long way. Haircuts do help for sure. They really do. Plan to have my glow up before I hit 40. I'm on my way. You are on your way, Nonder. Don't you ever tell yourself otherwise. What is this? Bedrock Pass, regular gem vein. How do I get up there? Is it up above? Oh, it must be. Okay. Oh, and this is this a new way? No, that is a new waygate. Okay, nice. New waygate. Waygate is fun to say. Waygate. And there's Dunley Monastery as well. Okay. Yeah. Scourgestone, Morning Lily, and Scrolls. Okay, now I need to get the Farmer's Market. Oh. Bastion of Dunley I've already explored, as well as the Church of the Damned is uncovered. Okay, this area up here, though, could be good. And probably this is going to be something, is my guess. But this whole area here, I think I've probably uncovered... Oh, wait, what's that? Cotton Farm, Militia Camp. Okay, there's probably not something in there. All the men here are hotties. The women here are smexy too. Mad that in high school I thought I wasn't that good looking, and now looking at pics, I'm like, wow, I wish I still looked like that. You still look like that, Coleman. Because I'm an oblivious gay boy. I just thought everyone was being nice. Mistlands is fun, but hard. No way, Coleman, you're a tasty snack, inside and out. Believe me, people let you know if you're not attractive, especially in high school. That is true. If somebody does not think that you're not their cup of tea, they let you know. They let you know. I was told that. If I were gay, I would 100% go for Coleman. We would get along so well. Sure, you guys would have endless conversations. Oh, I'm so ugly. I need spanking. Wait, what? Did I miss something here? Is that how those conversations went? Did I go to the wrong high school? What is this going to be? Quartz Quarry. Ooh, okay. I carry myself with a lot more confidence now. Makes all the difference. Confidence is massive. Militia longbow. Okay. I just want to explore get the, yep, area discovered. Okay. And, ooh. Militia encampment before we cross over into, is this going to be, uh-oh. Is this going to be Gloomrot over here? This looks kind of gloomy over here. I've been in this area before, right? Looks very scary. What the heck are those? Mutant spitters? Okay, whatever those things were just got wrecked by the mutant spitters. Is this a really terrible idea? This seems like a really terrible idea. What are these? Rail gunners? Oh, jeez! Yeah, I'm out. I think I'm out. Oh, wait, but there's a way gate. There's a way gate. Hang on. If I can get to this way gate, that would be even better. What is this area even called? It is Gloomrot. Okay, that's what I thought. Ooh, boy. Okay, are these trees? Are these just regular wood trees? They seem to be. Okay. And what's this? Plague Briar. Listen, people, you're all freaking hot and smexy, so nobody here better be negative about themselves or I'll come smack your booties. I had that oblivious Riz in high school. I would not believe that people could be interested. I got called a lesbian picnic in high school once. Boys did not like me. Wait, what? Cool, Scoro, no way. We'd have been homies for sure. I had a friend we called a fruit fly. Somehow became friends with all the gay guys by accident. Loved Adam Lambert, etc. The new zone. Also, her boyfriend broke up with her because he was gay. I went to a gay bar in college and got hit on by a very nice woman, but was so oblivious I had no idea what was happening. I was just there because it was one of the only bars that let in 18+. As an older and wiser woman, I'm sad I missed my chance to experiment. Coleman, was your high school... I mean, I feel like high school in general is probably... Like if we were just generalized high schools, like they're probably not super accepting, but do you feel like your high school was an accepting place? Or like more accepting than average? Mine, unfortunately, was not. But it's been interesting because, I mean, a good number of people have since publicly come out. And it's been really like honestly good to see people being themselves, you know? It's been really good. But yeah, our high school is definitely not very accepting. Tech scrap and mutant grease. Okay. These are items that I'll need, but I don't think I have any use for them at this point. Okay. So, I think the best place... What is this area here, though? How do you even get into that space? This whole giant space on the map? Maybe I go back over here? Then again, I think that's going to be Gloomrot area too, isn't it? I don't want to see what's over here. Some of the trees are different. Yeah, I saw different types of wood in the sawmill, so that's why I thought I would try to smack a few, but I didn't have any luck with the ones that I did hit. Let's try to go up here. What am I doing on time? Okay, solid. Oh, wow. Okay, we got a couple different military... Oh! I thought that was the end for me right there. Gloomrot South. Okay. So true about confidence. I have a friend who would not call conventionally attractive, but her personality is so magnetic. Everyone wants to be near her and like her. Yeah, definitely. And I've actually had this conversation with some of my teammates before, like over the years. They would argue about like which athletes they found the most attractive at a meet we were at, and several of them just admitted like they just admitted they're like, I think that she's attractive because like she's good at the sport and she just walks around like she's good at the sport, you know, but not in like a cocky way, just like a confident way, you know. And that's, so yeah. Definitely have seen that firsthand. right. Church of the Damned. There's a little militia camp here. Okay, I think that is actually the end. I think that's going to be more Gloomrot, isn't it? If I turn left there at the militia camp. I think so. That looks like a border. I'll go anyway, though. I might wait. High schoolers are so mean. The people I had as friends were all very accepting. That's good. That's really good. Had a pixie cut and wore a checkered shirt, and a boy said, "You look like a lesbian picnic," and I was devastated. In my stupid brain, I looked like Julie Andrews. I would hang with a lesbian picnic all day long. Surprisingly so for a smaller conservative city. Where do we find like the Schitt's Creeks of the world? Do we think those places exist? Like a small, diverse, liberal community? Do you think we could find some place like that IRL? Because I would love to live in a place like that. I would love to live in a small town, but I would also not love to live in a small town. You know what I mean? Another boy I was making jokes with, and then he was like, "Stop it, you're not funny." Jeez. High school was not accepting. Gay Andy was my nickname in high school. I wasn't out yet at that time. That's stupid. Yeah, real stupid. Oh, shoot. Back on the keys? Got to try to catch some shade here and there. There's just not a lot. Oh, 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 oh. This doesn't look like Gloomrot. Is this more Dunley? I think it is. Oh, yeah. I was up here before. It's fine during the day. Not so great during night. Gracefall Village is what it was called, I think. I explored this land like right before the server wipe happened. And I was like, haha, this place is too easy. I'm just stealing everything they've got. And then night happened. And it was no longer easy. All right. That is the end, though, of Dunley, I believe. That's not good. I honestly thought they had stopped chasing me. One of my favorite things Mr. Beast says to me is, "You're really funny." It was nice to hear that, right? In high school, the one openly gay guy was mercilessly attacked verbally, and I'm pretty sure physically. It's also scary to think that it was over 20 years ago, which may sound long ago, but it wasn't in the grand scope of things. Not at all, yeah. I've seen your streams. You are hilarious. Yeah, who are these people? I just want to talk. Same. All right, let's take a little peek in here, huh? I did kill a lot of people, but yeah, there's a werewolf there. You think I could kill one werewolf? I feel like I could kill one, right? Oh, but multiple? I don't like the chances of multiple. I'm curious of what they might... Whoa! Wilfred the Werewolf Chief? Okay. That's a boss that's not yet on our V-Blood list. Jeez. Okay, I'm guessing there's going to be a way gate over here, so I'm going to try to go up into Gloomrot. Wowzers. That is not good. Sexuality was accepted insofar as it could be fetishized. Fetishized? I'm struggling with that pronunciation. Wait, is this Gloomrot, though? This looks a little different. What is that? Curse of the Forest? It's easy to get lost in the mist? Wait, what? What? What is that? What does that mean? What is this? It's stacking so fast. Is my map slowly fading? Am I going crazy here? Okay, I'm at least at the Cursed Forest Waygate. My map is definitely fading, right? What in the frick? That's a witch hut? Hang on a second. Okay, that seems really cool, though. I'm probably not ready for that at all, but there are ghost shrooms there. All right, well, I think Dunley is pretty much fully explored then. So let's go ahead and go back to our castle. Completely fine with myself now, but you know how much it hurts when you're a kid? Oh, it hurts terribly when you're a kid. Your mini-map will disappear. Wow. That is just bonkers. It was only my friends that were mean to me. All artists are underappreciated at their time. Let's make a guild commune. Agree. How do we make this happen? We could test. I mean, we're going to be testing it out at Gen Con. Okay, I did get 2 other places. So the horse track is not a place that can be sent. They can be sent out on, but the Dunley Monastery is, as well as the Quartz Quarry. For what it's worth. I didn't get far enough for either of these other places. It would be kind of interesting to see. I just got to do more boss fights at this point. All right. Do we continue getting iron? I don't know that. I don't know if I need that or not. 570, which is the same as the... Oh, it's actually slightly higher than the Haunted Iron Mine. The Dunley Monastery is a 670 as well as the Bastion of Dunley. Jeez Louise. All right. 670. Do I have anybody that can... I don't have any sacred resistance. Okay. Let's see. Bastion of Dunley. I do have a military tactics, which is Skella Glen. Even still... Oh, he's a 94% chance of success, which is pretty good. The question then becomes, though, is gem dust really that valuable? Because I don't need whetstones. I don't need reinforced planks. Maybe general area loot would be good that far north. I'm not really sure. I don't know. I don't think it's going to be worth it. Board Game Group has talked about retirement commune seriously. Have they actually? You are so funny. Don't speak my dreams aloud. Down. We all pool our resources and might even get to own the land instead of stealth camping on a golf course. Begged my best friend and sister to agree to work towards a commune kind of living, and they moved in next door to each other and don't include me in the plans. Oh, poor. I think I actually saw that when I joined your friend's stream the other day. When I joined, that was like the first message I saw. Islands don't cost a lot in the grand scheme. I would do a commune with you. There's a great commune in Maine near an old co-worker's son. They aren't religious as far as I know. They're pretty much self-sufficient, just happy-go-lucky people. I want to know how I can get in on that. I want a little plot of land where I can have an old lady granny house, some chickens, goats, room for my pups to run around, friends I can trade goods with nearby. Is it too much to ask? I don't think so. I want to own a modest home in a walkable city near community-run businesses that provide what I want and need. There are a bunch of crumbling estates in the Irish countryside that we could all move to and fix up. Ooh. In Ireland? Listening on the commune idea at Gen Con makes it sound very lurid. We could pack a whole bunch of guildies in one of those. We can only be so lucky. All right. Could send Whisper there. See, yeah, Whisper is a Silverlight Hunter, and I don't know why. She was recruited from Dunley. Like, very clearly in Dunley. I don't get it. Oh. That's a lot of glass. We'll need glass at some point, right? I'm still sending them out to go get coarse thread as well. 94% chance it'll be fine, right? What's the worst that could happen? Let's see. Scrolls over here. Is this the place where you get a lot of scrolls, or is it this one? Let's see. 42 to 51 scrolls. This one over here, 42 to 51 scrolls. Okay, so it doesn't really matter. So do we want oil or do we want wool thread? Oh, definitely wool thread. Right. Send them out. Let's see. Coarse thread in this one over here. Coarse thread and paper. We keep getting tons of rugged hides. That's the only downside about going over here. But we do need the coarse thread still. And then last but not least, we want some more scourge stones. Five to 6 scourge stones. Or I bet Whisper could handle that area. Yeah, we could get some more iron. Or we could get cotton and wool threads. I don't know. Always need glass. Yeah, that's why I sent them out on glass there for sure. Let's see, the monastery. I feel like Whisper would do great at the monastery, but she actually doesn't. Fashion Dunley. Hey. Well, I didn't want her to whine. And I figured if she was on stream, whatever, she'd stay in the kennel the whole time. So. Gem dust is important endgame. Okay, gem dust is that important, huh? That's in the Bastion of Dunley. I don't have anybody that can actually handle it, though, unfortunately. We'll have to kind of hold off on that, but not a big deal. Okay, we'll just send Whisper to the iron mines. It's fine. We'll take more iron ore. All right. So there's that. And what would be the best thing for me to do then? Instagram account, cheap old house that posts gorgeous homes that need serious fixing up, but they're all dirt cheap. Everyone there has enough homeowner slash fixer. Wait, everyone here has enough homeowner slash fixer upper knowledge to make it work. I would love to, like, I love the old, like, Victorian type homes that Mrs. Magoo swears are all haunted. I love those types of places. I would love to live in one of those and fix it up, but she also doesn't want to live in like a house in progress. I think because she thinks it just won't ever get done, which is probably a fair assessment, to be honest. Because if we were doing it, it probably wouldn't get done. He's not very fast. Mrs. M, I want to see her lounge on the love seat. Actually, oh, this can go here. Oh, wait, no. Unsullied Hearts are in the bookcase, aren't they? Oh, they used to be. They used to be. That's why. Okay. With Lutz feeding her grapes. How you doing, Lala? Scared of us? Nonsense. Have I shown you all the house I rented? The 1880s craft house? I don't think so. In a Greek robe. I missed that part. That's extra. We need a Mrs. Cam in the corner. We can watch her reactions. That's even more extra. Yeah, she's gonna be so scared of us. You love that Instagram account? I'll post it in Discord. I don't want to own one of them either. I have enough homeowner problems, but I love looking and dreaming. Definitely. Oh, I have a lot of scrolls. Why did I not research with those? I don't know. I guess because I'm stupid. That's probably why. That's probably why. Alrighty. We can actually do, what, 2 of these? Heck yeah, we can do 2 researches. We've got the pelagic vases. Pelagic? And Pendant of the Spellweaver. It's great we're getting all these pendants that we definitely can't make. That part's pretty cool. We haven't yet unlocked the gem cutter thingy. Love craftsman houses. Good thing all the ones in my area sell for 800 plus. Jeez Louise. Are they fully like fixed up? Is that why? We're still making stone bricks. Try to make some fat stacks of grave dust, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what else to do with it. All right. Let's clear it out over here. Y'all would have loved my Graham's house. It was Victorian style. It actually got a landmark plaque. It had been in town so long. So the town that I coach in, they have a lot of historical homes, which is, I think it's awesome. I think they're very cool. But like I said, Mrs. Magoots would never live there because they're all haunted, she says. I think it'd be cool to live in a haunted house. I mean, to an extent. And then again, I do have some fairly regular night terrors. So really, it's more the fact that she'd have to live with me in a haunted house. Yeah, that's the problem. Typically, no. And in 2018, they sold for like 250 to 340 perfect starter homes. Yeah, geez. That's heckin' cool, but ghosts make great friends. Lady Iron, thanks for hanging out with us today. My parents' house was haunted, but I yelled at the ghost and didn't see anything after that one time. Really? Mrs. McGoots. She never actually popped in. She was in the kitchen and she noticed my door was open. She's like, "Did you want Jenny on stream?" And I was like, "Well, it's not so much that I wanted Jenny on stream, just that I figured she would whine." Like I said, she has the day off today, so the dogs were down here. Well, at least Jenny was down here with me, but she never actually popped in. She's just been really loving laying in her. Well, it's not even her crate. I think that's why she's been loving it. She's been laying in Nellie's crate. Oh. I was very confused there. All right. Makes sense now. I want Jenny on stream. Ginny. Ginny, like from Harry Potter. I mean, we could probably, do you guys want to say hi to Ginny? She's an old pupper, but you wouldn't really probably be able to tell too much. Hey, hon. Can you open the door? All right, I'm full screen now, just so you know. You, just not past the door. Come here, Jen. Come here. She's got food in there, so yeah, it's been. Here, toss it to me. Here. She hit her head twice. Here's the pup. There's some banana bread here that she really wants, so. So yeah, there's Jen. I couldn't ever get a chance to show you guys Jenny because the green screen, I don't know if you could tell, like, with how many times she hit her head, she's just a tornado, so, like. Come here. Come here. Come over here. Come over here. Come here. You get up? You get up here? No? 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 All right. She just, like, totally crumbled that banana bread all over the place. It's all over the floor. Yeah. I'll take some banana bread. But yeah, with the green screen before, like, she's just an absolute tornado. So the fact is like, she would have just probably knocked it over. So I couldn't do it before. So I'm gonna weep. Jammies. So they're not actually jammies. She has alopecia, and it's the vet thinks it's at least partly because of her thyroid issues that she has, which are really common in Doberman. But she wears that shirt. It's actually an anti-shedding shirt, but it's kind of the cheapest way to keep her skin covered so that she's not scratching herself all the time and biting and all that. So it's not a calming shirt. That one's not. So she's had those before, but we never really noticed a huge difference with them. I would just kiss that face all day long. I wish you could, Koro. Unfortunately, Ginny is not... She's not the sweetest dog to people that don't live in the house. She's just very... she's a rescue, so she had some trust issues in the past. But yeah, she's a reactive pupper, so if I were to ever introduce her to you guys, I would have to probably muzzle her, which really sucks. But yeah. She would not like bite you unprompted or anything. But most people, because she's a cute dog, and most people when they see her, they have a hard time like just ignoring her, pretending she's not there. So they end up petting her, and then she like I said, she doesn't bite, but she at least scares me. She will like kind of turn. Sweetest to us, but a grumpy old lady, everyone. Exactly. Yeah. Oh, are we gonna bring Nelly in? Hey, thanks, Kama. How are you doing today, Kama? Human no touch till food and mouth go. What a beauty. I approve of the Lutz and Mrs. Lutz doggo. Thanks, Lala. She is, she said Gib. Yeah. She is my first dog that I ever been responsible for myself. So we've always had dogs growing up. I've literally always had a dog in the house. Like my mom raised dogs, but yeah, like she's the first one that's been mine. So your pit bull was the same way, Lala. Respect Jenny not liking me, but I'm glad she has love from good human. And thunder shirts don't work with Peanut either. Yeah, I never really noticed a difference. I lurked for 1 minute and miss a pupper. Posted my house in Discord. Oh, nice, Koro. Come here, Neller. All right, you guys get to see Neller too. Now this one, if you guys wanted to meet Neller or Nelly, you would definitely be able to. She's very friendly. Not friendly to Ginny. Like the two of them don't really get along, but she loves other people. You say hi to chat? Say hi to chat, Neller. Oh, you gotta come here. They can't really see you. Here. You can kind of see her. She's also not quite as well behaved, but the widow hops. Yeah, she does that kind of often. It's a perfect angel for sure. Yes, you could kiss Neller, and Neller will return the favor. In fact, this dog in particular, if you have even the slightest opening into your mouth, she will find it with her tongue. She loves meeting new people. I'm actually kind of surprised at how calm she's being right now too. She is presenting herself quite well. Yeah. Getting the true floppiness of the ears. Yeah. Go. Dogs on stream more often. So that's actually I was thinking about adding a redeem for that. Again, now that I don't have a green screen, it's one of the perks, right? Like I said, it was just time. For me, it was time to get rid of the green screen. It was becoming just a little bit more trouble than it was worth. So, yeah. Both puppers need screen time. She just has her boundaries, yeah. Oh, did stream just die? Hope I drown in dog kisses. She takes a pet like no problem. Sweet face, sweet baby. She does have a sweet little face. She also, it's funny because as cute as she is, she can be the ugliest dang dog when she's like comfortable, because she'll lay upside down and her lip will be flopped and her little eye will be like crazy. Yeah. I would spend all my points. Thought about bringing my dachshund to LootsCon with me. She loves people and is so snuggly and quiet and the best girly. I love dachshunds, honestly. My mom had a dachshund for a long time. I actually still have a shirt that says I heart my wiener. I got in trouble for wearing it to school. But so snuggly and quiet and the best girly. Like being able to say more loots angles. More loots angles? Hitch for a second, we go. Okay. Just a little buffering. Briefly for you, Kama. Kama, how you doing today? Like thigh and butt angles? Yeah, I was just like, wait, what kind of angles are we talking about here? Also, this was what Mrs. Magoots gave me, by the way. Probably kind of hard to see. And again, the camera doesn't really capture the color of it properly. It's a ube banana bread. So she actually made this. I was eyeing the pecs with jealousy. Not for me. Oh, goodness, you guys. You flatter me. But yeah, we'll hopefully have some more channel point redeems by next week. I've been trying to compile a list of what kind of redeems I want to add. So. What a wonderful woman. Yeah. I am quite lucky, my friends. You're a strong boy yourself. You are, Nonder. I saw that pic of you flexing for Charles. We need our clip videos. It's true. Glad you're doing well, though, Kama. Got any good weekend plans? The whole community is on one this week. You're not wrong, though. Really happy with my progress. I'm in it for the long haul. That's awesome, Nonder. I do have Monday off. I do, Iron. Guildpeck's tier list. Koro's just all for the lists. Well, it's your boy's birthday on Monday. List content is good content. It's true. That's how BuzzFeed even became a thing. True. All right. So Christina, the Sun Priestess, is that really the best person for us to go after? Is that the only person for us to go after? Leandra, the Shadow Priestess. Wait, who was it that we need? Christina is just going to give us wool thread recipe, which is, you know, cool, but not like going to massively increase our production. I think this artisan table. So maybe Leandra is who we try to go after. Because then we can make the Scourgestone pendant. Then we can do the upgrades for the Scourgestone pendants, I think. She might be the best one to go for. And also Gretel the Glass Blower. Bane the Shadow Blade. So we get Slasher, Small Coin Purse, and the human form. Okay. Meredith gives us the Holy Resistance Potion. And there's the gem cutting table as well. Okay. I don't know. Catch Christina when she's out traveling, not when she's in her spawn spot. Yeah. How do we, is there a good way of determining when that's going to be, or? I could try it. I don't have my brews with me. I wouldn't mind taking advantage of this rogue blood, but I also don't have a ton of time. Watch your time. Yeah, exactly. I think I could try to find Christina real quick, and then I probably will have to call it a day after that. I don't have a meeting today. There's no meeting on Fridays. You don't get Monday off, Spooky? Turn it into a moves tier list, and I mean... I'm glad you're feeling good too, Spooky. I seriously love to see the homies heal themselves. Okay, it said northeast, right? So let me try this one. Southwest, far away. Okay. Yeah, it's probably still the best waygate to go for. We'll try a very quick search, and if it comes up fruitless or otherwise, we'll just probably end up calling it a day. If she's southwest, though, unless she's straight west, she's at the monastery normally, right? Southwest, yeah. Hopefully we'll be okay. No plans this weekend, comma? Honestly, I've grown to really love no plans weekends. Shadower is all I can recommend. Shadow, as in like like goat fighter in shadows. I feel like the blood mist is not really keeping up very well. South, very close. Oh, wait a minute. Is she in the militia encampment? She might actually be traveling right now. There's not a way down from over here. It's almost daytime. Probably gonna find her right as it becomes daytime, I think. What it seems like right now. Is that her up there? Yeah, there she is. Screw it. We're going for it.
It seems you need to be like any child.
Dang. She's blocking my attack. I don't like that.
I will show you discipline. Shining blessings. This is my conviction. This is my conviction.
This is my conviction. Gosh, I hate that. She keeps blocking that attack.
This is my conviction.
We actually seem to catch her on a pretty decent spot on the road.
This is my conviction. I will show you discipline.
Kind of falling apart.
This is my conviction.
What is she doing to heal herself, though? Like, that's kind of throwing me off right now.
Shining blessings. This is my conviction. I will show you.
Let's go.
Time must come.
Woo!
Take me, light.
That got kind of close there at the end. All the trees, all my shade is gone right now. Thanks. Thanks a lot for that game. Well done, sir. Thank you. Thank you. They feel pretty okay with where we caught her at, too. I think that was a lucky spot. We got plenty of shade. And we actually didn't get a visit from Tristan or anybody else that could have came and ruined the party. Not usually Tristan, it's Vincent that I've run into before. All right, now we got to get back to... it doesn't really matter which waygate. I guess we'll go to this one. Same one I came in on. Spooky is just a tier list streamer from now on. I think he's on to something. Same, honestly. Just want the time. Almost said 6 months and then bought different. I'm going to show my pecs I need it. I'm going to show my pecs I need it. Tell the kiddos happy early birthday and hope the birthday is amazing. Yeah, do you guys have plans for the day? Celebrate Zeke? Follower equals shadower. I got what you're saying. I thought you just meant just fight, like look for a big shadowy spot, which is kind of what I did. Kind of what I did. So my misunderstanding ended up being a help this time. Yeah, she must have been soaking up the sun to heal. Something was healing her, though. Spooky tear, am I right? But I like video games. I don't know why I still carry around these sun resist and garlic resist when I never use them. I tell myself, oh, I should use these, and then I never do. Pretty terrible. All right. Do I have any more coarse thread made? Probably not. 11. Okay, that's something. Might be able to do one more scroll study. Maybe. It'll be close. It'll be close. We're taking him to Houston to see the Space Museum. Nice. I'll make a rate list. No, weekend plans are my favorite. Watch out for Vincent the Frostbring we're trying to encounter. Yeah, I've had that happen before, though. Let's see his boys feeling himself. Something like that. Wait, what did he say? So BA Nandra, I love museums. Misunderstanding was well played. Oh, that was a spell that she was using to heal herself? He loves space. He's going to lose his little mind. Houston, huh? Or Houston? Houston? That's a bit of a joke. We used to say, like, oh, what's going on, Waylon? Happy Friday, mi amigo. Happy Friday to you. How's the weekend looking for you, Waylon? Appreciate that, dude. Cheers. There's a little joke that we've kind of talked about is when pronouncing the paper you give somebody for a discount on something, I call that a coupon. Mrs. Magoots calls it a coupon. And I'm like, well, you don't drive cupes. Like, your cars that with 2 doors are not called cupes. And to which my brother-in-law replied, well, you don't go visit Houston. So I don't know. You call it coupon? Coupon? Do you call it a coupon, Octi? Both of those sound incorrect. Houston, we have a problem. Which one do you call it? And also, have we been storing jewels in the shinies bin? No? Wait, where have we been putting jewels? Oh, in the key mats, which is probably not really where they go, but it's fine. Unsullied and it's in here. I'll have more sawdust to make more paper here. Paper is not the limiting factor though currently. Okay, 16. That might be. That's not enough. It's not enough. I didn't have 60 up here. 42. I'm up to 58. Okay, not quite enough. Next time. Next time. Also, when the servants come back, they'll have some scrolls too. All right, we got this blood fountain. Summon a pillar of blood, healing allies for 40% of your spell power. The pillar erupts after 1.2 seconds, inflicting leech and dealing 75% magic damage to enemies while healing allies for 60% of your spell power. Wow, oh, that sounds kind of good actually. I like that. And now we can make wool thread at the loom. Oops. English just makes no sense. Coupon? You call it coupon? Okay, so we say it the same. Coupon. I say coupon. The way that I say it is coupon. Became overflow. Gotcha. Yeah, definitely. Houston, we have a problem. Houston. Houston? I like Houston, though. I've definitely said that before. Just to be, just for the memes. All right, so for this, we need 3 coarse threads, 1 cloth for each wool thread. I might not really need that anymore, though. I've already made... well, I don't know if Spooky has Hollow Fang stuff yet. But all the servants are now equipped with Hollow Fang. I can make some Hollow Fang stuff. I don't know if Spooky has it or not. Never did test out my thick hides theory about the bears. I assume they come from bears. Those are double hinged. Okay, what I thought. You got Hollow Fang? That was the last time I played. Okay, okay. I couldn't remember for sure. So we need to upgrade to those to Merciless, but you don't need wool thread for that. You just need iron and thick leather. Thick boy leather. We have more plants to throw in here too. I'm going to try to get this paper press going again with more paper. That when we get the coarse thread, we're ready to go. I think there's some up here. Actually, we're running out of plant fibers because we stopped harvesting it for such a long time. Yeah, we're actually out of plant fibers. That is really hard to believe. All right. Well, good enough though. That'll be good for next time. What's going on, Ark? Happy Friday, Ark. I had a friend from Kentucky who pronounced Louisville like Louisville and was like, what? Oh, yeah, the Kentucky pronunciation of Louisville is Louisville. Louisville. That's how it's said. What's wrong with that, hmm? Thick leather, how I like it. Yeah. That's how you say it, yeah. That's how you say it. Did you think it was Louisville, Octi? Oh, Octi. Versailles, yeah, Versailles is, yeah, pretty great. Louisville and Versailles is Versailles. Yeah, it's an interesting place, Kentucky. I have family that lives there. I am not a frequenter of Kentucky, so I don't know all the places, but I have family that lives in Louisville, so Yeah, Louisville. All right. Well, friends, to the tavern we go. Oh, Octi, you precious flower. Oh, that's funny. The French is the second official language of me is screaming. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Kentucky Kona. Hang on, I gotta do something. Gotta don something. All right, I will wait. Nonder. My goodness, my friend. Cheers. Appreciate you, Nonder. You're the man. When BB moved here, he was furious for months. My friend Fox is from Louisville, and I hear it that way all the time. You have a good one too, Lala. Hope you have a great weekend. There is a castle. There's a castle in Versailles. Only need 100 more channel point. Wait, are you serious? 100? Dude. Is there a way to... Well, let's see. Do you want to do it now? Should we just like extend the stream for a little bit, or do you want to kick off your week next week? I dropped him at the end. Sad, you're good, Ark. How's your day been so far? Everyone have a great weekend. You too, Ursa. Thanks for hanging out with us. I'll get it when we raid, but then I have to wait. I feel like a lot of LootsCon was just going to be us saying words at each other. Definitely will. It definitely will. Like, be patient, I guess. Wait, what? Spooky. I actually have never had the stream the stream bot do that. Spooky, my friend. My goodness. Can we get some cheers up in the chat, everybody, for Spooky? Cheers. Yeah, since the Kofi, since like Heroku deleted all my code because I was on the free plan, I when that happened and I knew that for sure it wasn't going to work anymore, that's when I installed the Kofi stream bot. Because otherwise, Lootspot Goots would say if somebody like contributed, and then also the alert would trigger. So I need to get that up and going again, and I want to share that with other people because it's still something that Kofi does not have themselves. They have other alerts in, as you saw, but like they're just different. What do you mean pillow? It's a pillow. It's a pillow. A pillar. There's been a lot of sleeping. Honestly, though, that's good. That's good. Hope we get that code rolling. Kofi's stuff is fine, but so limited, super limited. Yeah. What I want to do is get it up and running where it'll work with both Streamlabs and Stream Elements. That way, when people have their alerts set there, you know, they can trigger their own, like, basically be the exact same as if you donated in Streamlabs or Stream Elements. So, yeah. Which for me, we've had this done in the past, but it looks like... One sec here. Also, let me pull up the Twitchosphere so we can find a raid. A raid dealio. I read Kofi like Wi-Fi. Oh, it is in fact Kofi. That one, yeah. I think, and that was kind of confusing. But they've actually come out and said, yeah, it's Kofi, like coffee. That's why you buy somebody a coffee on Kofi. Let's see, where'd it go? Alert box. But yeah, I did the same thing. I was like, is it Ko-Fi? Is it Kofi? Ko-Fi? I'm not really sure. And then they eventually said, yeah, it's Kofi. All right, donation. So this is what it would normally do. Pretend this says Spooky Deer on it. Why would John do that? Why would John do that? Listen, $68 is awfully generous, but if you're going to do that, you might as well go ahead and round it up to the optimal amount. You know what I mean? Anyway. I've got someone if you don't. Wait, what do you mean? I say, I say Wi-Fi like wifey just to get a rise out of folk. We're all donating to Loots on coffee. You're lucky I love you enough to ignore that. That's hilarious, though. Why 68 when the opportunity is right there? Yeah, John is missing a cent. Why was it $1 short? Freaking John. What a John thing to do. All right, take it easy on Johns, you guys. That's my dad's name. Hiding now. Oh, for a raid. I got you. Yeah. I was like, wait, do you know a guy? You know a guy? I know a guy. I'm taking a quick peek here. Let's, you know what? Let's hear it. Let's hear. I actually do have somebody in mind. Now that I'm thinking of it, but, actually was kind of hoping this person would be live. Could I postpone? Do you think I'll have another chance at this person, Spooky? Maybe you thought he'd like to owe you one. Machine Osar for the another time. Okay, let me look this person up. I'm gonna bookmark them. Oh, what a stash! All right, bookmarking. Raid targets done. Hopefully we'll get another shot. Let's see. Can I find a schedule here? Are they on Fridays? Oh, heck yeah. It looks like they'll be raid friendly on Wednesday, Thursdays, and Fridays. So yeah, awesome. They are bookmarked. They are bookmarked. Today, so, oh, is Crumble live? I didn't even see her on the list. Unless, wait, is somebody different? Oh, no, Crumble's right here. Crumble's right here in chat. What's going on, Crumble? Was there somebody, is it somebody else named like Crumbly? Yeah, today we're gonna go raid Nina Struggles, which is the friend of Oro, is currently playing some Beacon Pines. But I think it'd be cool to drop in on her. So, nah, just me being weird. All right. All good. All good. But yeah, Nina seems lovely. So yeah, we'll see wholesome Koro in Nina's chat. But yeah, so Nina is a friend of Koro's and is playing some Beacon Pines. Got introduced to Nina just earlier this week, Wednesday, I think it was. So you're only one follower away from 500. Well, there you go, friends. If you're looking to make Crumble's day, go drop a follow. We keep wholesome Koro for ourselves. Nina's your childhood friend, so you've known each other for a really long time. Someone go follow. Didn't realize so many people knew him, Ark. He's just been all over my Twitter, and I popped in and he raided Gundy and everything came full circle. Oh, really? Machine is, in fact, a cool dude. Lutz, I'm not live. I'm working here. This phone, Oro can be wholesome in my chat. All right, friends, I gotta run, but before I do that, it is thank you time. And then I'm gonna go ahead and get to work. I think it's probably gonna be another light work day, but you know, we'll see how it goes. Nonder, thank you so much for the 100 gold coins. Did you happen to get your 100, or did you get your points yet by chance? I'm curious. Octi Coleman Iron, thanks so much. And Kirk dropped in as well. Thanks so much for being members of the mod squad. Moe and Waylon, thank you so much for the subs. Nonder, thank you for the raid. Bookpunk Coleman Iron Phil Peachy Spooky, thank you for your support over on Ko-fi. And it didn't show up because the alerts aren't combined anymore, but also Spooky, thank you for the Ko-fi contribution as well. That's the other cool thing about it is when Ko-fi and Streamlabs are linked up, the donos show up there as well, which is pretty cool. So it seems like, you know, it's really truly integrated, which is nice. I do need to work on that though. I think it'd be really cool to build something that other people use. Guess what else? Y'all lost the game. Well, lost the game. Any day, anytime. She's doing her Sleuthy Summer Marathon, right now she plays through every Nancy Drew game. Really? I saw Sleuthy Summer or something like that. I wasn't sure what it meant. Every Saturday it's the best. That's awesome. Cora, you're the best. You grew up playing ND games together. Really? Do you prefer Streamlabs to OBS? I use them totally independently. So I stream off of OBS, but I use Streamlabs for my alerts. I don't use Slobs, if that's what you mean, or the Streamlabs like fork of OBS. I use just the default fork of OBS. So I used Slobs when it was like pretty new, but it was using way more resources than OBS. So yeah, for me, Streamlabs is totally separate. But yeah. All right, friends, I better get going. I could chat with you guys all day because you're all awesome. Let's go raid Nina Struggles. Check out the Beacon Pines game that she's playing as well, and try to help her have a great day. Lutz doesn't want that slobsy. People call it slobs. It used to be called slobs, Streamlabs OBS, but it changed at a certain point, I think because of legal. So anyway, slob, I might, never mind. Raid time. All right, everybody, let's go raid Nina. As always, take care of yourselves and others. I love you guys. Have an awesome weekend. I'll see you next week. Next week, by the way, moving back into the Monday through Friday schedule. So keep an eye out on the schedule channel in Discord to find out what the games we're going to be playing are. There's going to be, I can tell you now, there's going to be some V-Rising and some System Shock. I don't know exactly what the order is going to be beyond that, but yeah, keep an eye out. Like corn on the cob. All right, I think that's my cue. Love you guys. Have an amazing rest of your day and weekend. Love you. Bye. Join the raid.